organized. LA niggas connected all over the motherfucking
Woo! Fire! It's your boy Crypto Blood. Welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis. It is November 1st, 2018. Let me give a shout out to my man Mike Curry for this song request. Dr. Dre, some LA niggas. Classic, Dre. I haven't heard this in forever. Thanks for the song request, Curry. What's good, people? Hope you guys are doing all right today. Today, we're going to be talking about Sweden. They're doing an E-Krona. That's their currency. They're going through the whole step now to see if this is going to be something that they can actually implement. And I told you guys, it kind of started with really before even Venezuela. We had Estonia try to do it, and they were shut down quickly by the ECB because Estonia is still part of the Eurozone. And Mario Draghi said, you ain't gonna do it around here, not while I'm in office. So they weren't able to do it. Then we have Venezuela, they're attempting to do it. And now we have Sweden looking to roll out their own sovereign cryptocurrency. And again, don't get it twisted, this is still a fiat currency, but I'm just covering it because just, you know, these are the maturation moments in cryptos. This is what we're going through. Different sovereign entities are looking to get into this space, figure it out, see if this will be beneficial for them. It will be beneficial for them if they use, if it's a private cryptocurrency, you know, where they can change the code, print more, do whatever they want. This is why they're doing it. This is why they're not adopting Bitcoin, which is essentially the people's crypto, where they can't just change the rules, move the goalposts as they like to do. So we're gonna look at that. And then secondly, the UK is looking to possibly ban crypto derivatives. This may have a big impact on BitMEX. If I'm not mistaken, they are out of the UK. I could be wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong about that, guys. But I think BitMEX is out of the UK. This will have a negative impact on cryptocurrencies, I believe, because, you know, London is like New York's cousin. You know, they're up there as far as financial hubs of the world. So we'll take a look at that. But first, I want you to jump over to cryptoblood.io, copy one of those Make Crypto Great Again hats for $28.99. And we got other apparel too, some nice crypto tees on there, some hoodies. Check it out, cryptoblood.io. That's my shameless plug for the day. But yes, the first article is out of Crypto Vest. It says Sweden mulls testing central bank digital currency project E-Krona. It says the trial should analyze E-Krona technical issues and whether the CBDC can meet several characteristics, including scalability and security, the country's central bank announced. It says here Sweden's central bank has moved its central bank digital currency project called E-Krona a step forward by proposing a test aiming to choose the appropriate technology as well as see how the E-Krona can fulfill several parameters, including scalability and security. According to the second E-Krona report, which was released on Friday, the trial should take place through 2021. The paper noted that the test proposal does not mean that Riksbank has decided to introduce CBDC, but shows the institution's response to financial developments like the reduced use of cash. The CBDC trial should analyze various technical solutions, including blockchain and other distributed ledger technology systems. Riksbank recommended the E-Krona combine traditional and new technologies, as the bank has concerns about using only DLT. The institution plans to conduct the experiment in a limited environment with several selected suppliers. I wonder who they're going to use for this demo, this test phase for the E-Krona. It says here, regardless of the choice of technology, an E-Krona should be able to interact with DLT solutions. An important conclusion from the dialogue with technology suppliers is that traditional technology can currently be combined with DLT, which means that payment service providers should be able to base their services on different technologies DLT, or others, regardless of what E-Krona platform technology the Riksbank chooses. The Riksbank paper outlines several main functions of the CBDC that the test should also examine, including the support of comprehensive range of services as well as e-identification solutions. The E-Krona's capacity to handle a large number of payments and increase its robustness of the market would also be in focus. Moreover, the central bank wants to see how CBDC can guarantee the security and reliability needed to maintain consumer confidence and trust in the financial system. Riksbank says here the E-Krona system must also guarantee user integrity by offering the option of implementing a payment without anyone else apart from the payer and the payee being able to see it. Third-party transparency. On the other hand, the system should make it possible to trace transactions to prevent fraud and money laundering. Of course. According to the E-Krona's test schedule, next year the central bank will analyze the need for legislative amendments for issuing an account-based CBDC, as well as will work to secure support for the technical trial and draft the E-Krona's test framework. Then Riksbank should trial the CBDC in late 2019 or in 2020, and based on the results in the next 2 years, the local parliament should adopt the needed legislation for a possible CBDC implementation. So yeah, this is the wave of the future. This is where we're going with things, without a shadow of a doubt. This means nothing for us in cryptos right now. It's just another form of fiat, and so I don't really think this is going to affect us. I think the only way, and I've said this in another video, the only way this helps with the current decentralized cryptocurrency system is that it helps individuals get used to using cryptocurrencies, whether it is a fiat crypto that, you know, a country issues, or one that you know, the public domain issued. So I think that helps, that will help with adoption and have, you know, people being comfortable using cryptocurrencies. So maybe that is the one silver lining in this whole movement that we're starting to see with a lot of these countries. It may help adoption and help people be comfortable with using cryptocurrencies in general. You guys let me know, what do you think about this program, and do you have any thoughts on which platform they will use? They may use something like Hyperledger because it's open source and they can kind of tweak it and make it their own private type of framework if they want. You guys let me know. You think they're going to use Ripple? I don't know. Possibly. Wouldn't shock me, that's for sure. The next article is out of CCN, and it says cryptocurrency derivatives in the UK at risk of ban. Task force to have final say. Cryptocurrency derivatives, including futures, options, and contracts for differences, could potentially be prohibited in the United Kingdom in the near future. According to a statement issued by Financial Conduct Authority, the FCA, UK's financial watchdog, consultations will be held between now and the first quarter of next year, where a ban on crypto derivatives will be explored. A separate consultation by Q1 of 2019 on the potential prohibition of the sale to retail consumers of derivatives, including contracts for differences, options, and futures, referencing certain types of crypto assets. The consultations will be led by the UK Crypto Asset Task Force, which is comprised of representatives drawn from various government bodies and agencies, including the Bank of England and the FCA. The good, the bad, and the ugly, it says. In light of the fact that crypto assets possess both risks and benefits to consumers, businesses, and the markets, the FCA also outlined a couple of actions that will be undertaken after deliberations by the Crypto Asset Task Force. By the close of this year, for instance, the Crypto Task Force has committed to holding consultations with a view of offering guidance on the crypto assets that fall within the limits of the current regulations, as well as those that don't. The Crypto Asset Task Force has also committed to holding deliberations in order to determine whether the existing regulations should be expanded in order to include the cryptocurrencies that are currently outside the regulatory perimeter, but which have similar features to other specific investments, and in order to determine whether there is a need for effectively regulating exchange tokens, cryptocurrency exchanges, and wallet providers, And if so, how to approach such an effort. The task force will also hold consultations earlier next year. Goes on to say here that the crypto task force has also committed to implementing a comprehensive response to the use of cryptocurrencies in illicit activities by building on the anti-money laundering directive of the European Union. The UK cryptocurrency task force is now more than 7 months old, having been unveiled earlier in the year, as CCM reported. The article goes on to say here the actions that the crypto asset task force has committed to pursuing come at a time when there have been growing calls in the United Kingdom pressing for cryptocurrency regulations. In September, for instance, British lawmakers branded the country's cryptocurrency markets as the Wild Wild West. Yeah, and you know, it's funny because I was talking about regulation and taxes and stuff, and someone made a comment about how there are no rules in the UK on cryptos. I said, well, you just wait a minute and it surely will come. They're definitely not just going to let people do as they feel, you know, make economic profit without the government's hand involved. So there you have it. It's coming to the UK, and I wonder how this is going to affect retroactively, how this is going to affect all the ICOs that may have started in the UK. So you may have some tail risks there in regards to how the FCA decides to deal with derivatives. I think that's a bearish event if they decide to ban it. I really see them actually just regulating it so that they can make money off of it and control it versus just banning it. I don't think they will just ban it, but we'll see what happens. You guys let me know your thoughts on it. Do you think the UK will outright ban derivatives, or will they just add a bunch of regulations on top of it? I think it's the latter. But again, you guys let me know your thoughts on that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today, ladies and gents. Make sure you like and subscribe. Click that bell as well and share this video. And I've been hearing people haven't been getting my alerts, so just make sure that bell is clicked for you guys when you're watching this video. It's your boy Crypto Blood. Shout out to my man Mike Curry for that song request again today. It's my 2 Satoshis, November 1st, 2018. Holla!